Crazy HOA, Karen tries to control my windows. But she had no idea what was coming. Before I dive into this insane story, drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. Your support means the world to me. Now, let's get into it. I had just bought my house and was excited to make a few upgrades. First on my list, replacing the old wooden windows with modern energy-efficient ones. They look stylish, provided better insulation, and would help lower my energy bills. Seemed like a no-brainer, right? Well, not in an HOA-controlled neighborhood, and definitely not with Karen in charge. The next morning, I stepped outside, and there she was, sunglasses, clipboard, arms crossed. She was practically shaking with fury. "These windows violate our community standards," she barked. "You need to replace them with the original ones immediately." I raised an eyebrow. "Karen, these windows are safe, energy efficient, and look great. What's the problem?" Her lips tightened. "They ruin the uniform aesthetic of the neighborhood. I've already reported this to the HOA," I sighed. "So, let me get this straight. You want me to rip out perfectly good brand new windows and reinstall the old rotting ones?" She folded her arms. "That's exactly what I want." The next day, I got an official violation notice from the HOA. Either restore the old windows or pay a fine. Oh, so that's how she wanted to play? Fine. I could play too. Karen loved HOA rules, so I decided to use them against her. I started digging through public property records, searching for anything that might help me. And then, jackpot. Turns out Karen had built an illegal extension on her house. No approval, no permits, completely against HOA regulations. It was all right there in black and white. The next morning, I walked straight into the HOA office and filed an official complaint. Karen wanted to enforce the rules? Well, now she'd get a taste of her own medicine. A few days later, the HOA called an emergency meeting. Karen sat across from me, wearing her usual smug little grin. That grin disappeared the second the HOA president pulled out the documents I had submitted. "Karen, can you explain why your house has an unapproved extension?" Her face turned pale. "What? That's different." "Oh, really?" I smirked. "Because your own rules state that all modifications require approval, and you never got it." Silence. The board members exchanged looks. One of them sighed. "Karen, this is a serious violation." Another shook his head. "You have two choices: pay a massive fine or demolish the unapproved addition." Karen stammered, but she knew she was caught. I kept my windows. Karen, she either had to cough up a huge fine or tear down part of her house. After that, she stopped bothering me. No more letters, no more surprise inspections, no more power trips. And now, every time I look out my brand new, completely legal windows, I see Karen glaring at them from a distance. But hey, rules are rules, right? Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.